commencement speaker. He was the winner of our commencement address competition. You may remember him from the Stevenson stage in two of my favorite Stevenson musicals, The Monty Python Spamalot and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. He plans on attending Oakland University to study advertising or marketing. However, I would not be surprised to see him on the professional stage or the big screen one day. Your commencement speaker, Daniel Shikwana.
Okay, I know all of you are really anxious to get this over with, but you can't graduate until I'm done, so sit back and enjoy. Now, I've been told to take attendance. Just make some noise if you're here. Faculty, is the faculty here? Guys, parents? Relatives, are you guys here? Board of Educators? Yeah. Superintendent Dr. Jones? And last but not least, Stevenson High School graduating class of 2014! Welcome and good afternoon. You know, throughout my years in Stevenson High School, I've realized that high school is like a really long road trip to Disney World with a bunch of people filled up in a packed van with one gassy 12-year-old. Let me explain. It's long, boring, extremely uncomfortable, but we laughed, we cried, and we fought. And in the end, it's worth it, because we're in Disney World now. And speaking of Disney, Dr. Johns, I'd like to thank you for all the snow days. And there's just one question that's been bugging me ever since you called the first snow day. Dr. Johns, do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. You know, I know that calling a snow day can be a tough decision. In fact, for the school's staff and faculty, you probably call tough decisions all the time. You probably have way too many criticisms, so I want to thank you for all the hard work you put in. You know, it's great how the board, the teachers, the students, and everyone else can work together as a highly effective team. It reminds me of another group of elite superheroes who avenge the planet. Yes, I'm talking about Marvel's The Avengers. You might think I'm sounding a little bit of a geek right now, but just hear me out. The teachers in this situation would be the Incredible Hulk. They're the strongest member of the team, and without them, none of this would be possible. And don't get them angry, because they can get mean and scary. Next, the leader, Nick Fury, would be the Board of Educators. None of us ever realize how hard they're working, but we'd certainly realize it if they weren't here helping to protect us. So thank you, guys. Next, the parents would be the Captain America, because they keep everyone at ease. The principals would be Thor, because they know how to put the hammer down. And lastly, each and every one of you here would be the playboy, millionaire, philanthropist, Tony Stark, Iron Man, who end up saving the world, baby, yeah! And the villains are all those people who tell us that we're not good enough, we're not working hard enough, we're not smart enough to do something. But I'll tell you, just like in the Avengers, the good always wins. Parents, where are you at? BEA uniform parents! Okay, yeah. Can you feel the love tonight? Because I can feel it. You know, I'm sure you guys all remember sending your kids off to the first day of kindergarten with their Little Mermaid or Buzz Lightyear backpacks. I had a Backstreet Boys backpack and had all 5 members. I'm so sorry, I'm getting off topic here. Anyways, and one of my favorite ever Disney Pixar movies, Toy Story 3, and he had to finally go to college, just like how we are. And he had to finally let go of his toy Woody. He said, "Now, Woody, he's been my pal for as long as I can remember. He's brave like a cowboy should be, and kind and smart. But the thing that makes Woody special is he'll never give up on you. Ever. He'll be there for you no matter what." And to me, that sounds like our parents. Our parents are kind, they're brave, they're smart, and they'll never give up on us. So tell your parents you love them, because we wouldn't be here without them. You know, Disney Pixar did a really outstanding job connecting with us throughout the majority of our childhoods. One of the founders of Pixar, Steve Jobs, proved that a single man can change the world. He once said, "Here's to the crazy ones, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. While we see crazy, others see genius. Because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. And now I want to address everyone here who has no idea what they want to do after they leave this place. With a little story. Back when I was 5, I wanted to be a professional wrestler. People thought I was crazy. At 9, I was very serious about going into the sport of competitive eating. And again, people thought I was crazy. And at 13, I wanted to be Spider-Man, and for some reason, people thought I was crazy still. And then I thought, if I become an actor, I can do all these things, and people will stop thinking I'm crazy, and they still think I'm crazy, don't know why. So, the point I'm trying to make here is that it's okay if you don't know what we want to do. One's dream is constantly evolving, rising, and falling. Your dream at 8 is not going to be your dream at 18, or 28, or 38. So don't be afraid to start over. Because yeah, don't be afraid to start over. Now, as we take the next step into adulthood, I encourage you to be the crazy one. Be the hero, conquer the villain, follow the dream no matter what it is. Now for the 603 strong that have been waiting for this day for the last 12 years of your lives, this is Stevenson High School. This is 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, today our names will be carved into the pillars of Stevenson history. And as one of my favorite Disney characters would say, to infinity and beyond! Now let's get ready to graduate.
It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Christine Johns, Superintendent of Schools. Under her leadership, students here at Stevenson High School and in Utica Community Schools achieve at levels that outpace